It's That Jack with Jack Stockton. We are going in depth. Coming up, the winners of Northern California's X Factor auditions sing live. This week, introducing Fuchsia Couture's Liliana Cordona, fashions and trends for today's world. Helping you feel and look your best with Tony Bruce, it's time for makeovers and giveaways. Your chance to win big could be just an email away. And your host will respond to your questions and comments when he opens That Jack's inbox. We will also announce live how you can be in our studio audience each week. All on this edition of That Jack. Now, live, it's Jack Stockton.
All right, welcome back, everybody. All right, well, we're covering everything entertainment, including celebrity interviews, red carpets, and events that are happening right here in Northern California. Also on today's show, I'm going to be talking with Megan Moffitt of Western Miracles, a foundation that's changing lives right here in our backyard. Also, I'm going to be sitting down with the X Factor finalists who are on their way to San Francisco to cut in the front of the line. They'll be performing live as well. But first, we're going to be talking about spring breakers and more of Que-Viva. Please help me welcome Willowbrook and Maria Salas. How are you today? Good. Now, I know last week we talked a little bit about the Hunger Games, and it is still really at the top of the box office there. But we have a new movie that's coming out called Spring Breakers. When is it set to come out?
It's supposed to come out in spring 2013.
Spring in 2013? I'll wait, because who's in it?
Selena Gomez from Wizards of Waverly Place.
Any Selena Gomez fans? We're going to throw you the love.
And Ashley Benson, James Franco, and Vanessa Hudgens is in it too.
Now, James Franco is all over the place, isn't he?
Yeah.
What else is he doing? He's doing a new, I think the Spring Breakers, he's actually coming across as Kevin Federline or something.
Yeah,
he's like, that's
he's
his
kind
little...
of like a drug person. Yeah.
Okay. Can we say that on TV? I'm kidding. Well, I know it's about a whole bunch of kids that want to go on spring break, but they have no money. So what do?
They rob a bank. Yeah.
And they get themselves in trouble?
Yeah, they do.
And what happens a little bit after that?
They get caught up with the drug dealer, and then they have to get out of it, so.
Because the drug dealer actually bails them out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a twist and a twist just to have a fun spring break, all right? Also, we are going to be covering the Mandalay Bay live finale of Que-Viva, and to talk a little bit about it, Maria, tell me a little bit about what we can expect from the finale.
And now, 2 days of performance, 3/4 of the performers have been sent home, and the ones have been chosen are now going to the Que-Viva compound, and I'll give you more exclusive next week.
All right, so that's going to be coming up, so look forward to that. On today's show, guys, I don't know if you knew, but 4 kids from Northern California tried out for the Northern California's X Factor auditions. 4 people made it, and they're going to be live today on our show. That's right. Now, I know you guys have had a chance to meet them as well, but what can you say to some of these kids that are on their way?
To not give up the dreams that they have, keep reaching for the goal till they get there.
Definitely. I agree with her. Always keep moving forward.
And thank your parents. Without them, you wouldn't be able to do it. Thank them.
Yeah.
Thank them. All right. Well, when we come back, I'm going to be sitting down with Megan Moffitt of Western Miracles, and we're going to talk a lot about that. But first, let's take a look at Willowbrook covering Spring Breakers.
What does Selena Gomez, Ashley Benson, and Vanessa Hudgens all have in common with James Franco? I'm Willowbrook, bringing you the inside scoop of their new movie, Spring Breakers, coming out in spring 2013. About 4 college girls who land in jail after robbing a bank in order to fund their spring break vacation. They find themselves bailed by a drug and arms dealer, who wants them to do some dirty work. Keep watching That Jack for more upcoming movies and exclusives. I'm your co-host, Willowbrook, bringing everything entertainment right here, only on That Jack.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm sitting here with Diamond Productions' Megan Moffitt. Thank you again so much for being here again this week. I know that there's a foundation that's very, very close to your heart, the Western Miracles. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Absolutely. In 2005, David Halimi, who owns Diamond W Western
Who I
Wear,
absolutely love, by the way.
and Diamond Productions, he and I started a foundation here in Chico called the Western Miracles Foundation. It's a wish-granting organization that highlights and grants the wishes of young individuals who are facing adversities.
Now, I know it's Western Miracles, so do we tie in some of the Western ways and the cowboy country feel on some of these wishes?
We do. In the beginning, we used it to seek out young people who had some sort of a love or desire to be associated with the Western way of life in some aspect.
Whether it's riding horses
or rodeo
country
or
singing,
country
rodeos.
music, exactly. Right.
I love it. I love it. Tell us, share a story that's close to your heart as far as, I know that there's an individual that you guys helped in the past. Tell us a little bit about their story.
One of the special things about Western Miracles is that it doesn't have a specific mold that a wish recipient has to fit into. He or she doesn't necessarily have to be terminally ill to fit our program. And one of my favorite stories is there was a little boy whose father worked for PG&E, and the father was struck on the side of the road by a vehicle and killed. And about 3 months later, the little boy's mother was killed by a drunk driver. And I have goosebumps right now.
I know.
And the little boy, I believe he was in kindergarten or first grade, and he quit eating and he quit speaking, and it was very tragic. But the little boy's aunt came into Diamond W during Christmas time and was shopping for a cowboy hat. The little boy loved cowboys, bull riding, rodeo.
She just wanted to get him a hat.
And we learned of the little boy's story through the aunt, through our salespeople at the store, and we decided to take him under our wing and do something special for him through our foundation. So we took him and his grandparents, and I believe the aunt and uncle also, to a bull riding on New Year's Eve. We brought a limo. They had VIP seating. He got to meet the rodeo clowns, the announcer, the bull riders, the whole 9 yards. David Halimi actually designed and had made a custom solid sterling silver buckle with a bull rider and the little boy's name on it. After the bull riding, the little boy was told he could go anywhere he wanted in the limo. He wanted to go to McDonald's, so the limo went through the McDonald's drive-thru.
David Halimi ordered the limo to go through the drive-thru. I love it. I love it.
And the most heartwarming part of the entire story is the aunt called us the next day and told us that when they got home and the little boy got in his jammies and was all ready for bed, he put the buckle and the belt on over his jammies and slept in it.
Thank you so much for being here. David Halimi, Western Miracles, Diamond W, please support these folks. They're the ones that are helping our communities. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Thank you for having me.
All right, when we come back, we'll be down with the X Factor kids from the Northern California's auditions. When we come back.
Lopez, Mark Anthony, and King travel to locations including Bolivia, Chile, Costa Rica, just to name a few along their journey to find the chosen. I'm Maria Salas with your Inside Peek. Following May, Las Vegas finale, there are plans to take Las Vegas production on tour. Jennifer said, "It was our dream to come together and show the world what Latin American talent really is. As much as we knew about it going on the journey, we learned so much more about it," Lopez said. "The world and everything who takes the journey with us is going to be so pleasantly surprised, so elated, so lifted, so enriched by the experience." Keep watching That Jack each week for your insight to Que Viva, only on Fox.
Welcome back. All right, well, joining me now are the X Factor Northern California's audition finalists. Please help me welcome them. How you guys doing? Good? Good. Good. Isaac, tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you? Where are you from?
Well, I'm from Chico, California. I'm 18 years old. I'm a dancer part-time. That's what I wanted to do with my life, and been
How long did it take you? How long were you thinking about trying out for the X Factor auditions this year?
probably like a year.
You've been looking forward to this for a year?
Yeah.
So last Saturday, when you got that cut in the line pass, how did that make you feel?
I was just ecstatic. It's just overjoyed. 'Cause
Yeah?
It's something that you really look forward to, and you like wish, oh my God, I wish this could happen for me. And
So
it
when
did.
they called your name and you knew you were going to San Francisco,
I was just ecstatic. I didn't know what to say. It was a great opportunity to show what I've been practicing for my entire life.
and I know everybody has a lot of support, but what would X Factor, winning X Factor, mean to you?
Pretty much the world. You go through a lot of like hardships and you go through a lot of struggle, and when you win something that's of that size,
$5 million?
when you win something of that, makes everything seem worth it. And I really want to help give back something positive to the community. And
Tell me about that. You have a platform, right?
I do have.
Tell the viewers
I do
at
have a
home.
couple platforms. Action Against Hunger is one of the ones that I'm an advocate for.
Now, is this all over the world, or is there specific
Yeah,
countries?
this is all over the world in over 40 countries, helping millions of people get water and food and sanitation. And
I like it. I like it. So, do you have a fan page? Facebook fan page?
I do have a Facebook.
You can go to Isaac Garrett's fan page and take a look at your platform, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Thank you. What are you going to sing for us when we come back?
Actually, I'm gonna do an original song.
Holla!
Yeah.
Holla!
So.
All right. And Michaela, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, I'm Michaela, and I have been singing since I was 3 years old. I'm now 14, and singing has been my favorite thing, my dream since I was 2 years old.
14. At 14, I had a hard time going in public, let alone singing in front of public and all that stuff. How do you come up with the confidence to try out for an X Factor at 14 years old?
Well, I've had a lot of support, and like my whole family's raised me up to be, you can do whatever you want to do. You're yourself, be yourself, do what you want. It's your dream.
And you have a platform too that you
Yes.
just did last weekend. Tell our viewers about it.
It's called Ride for Life, and it's to support the Cancer Society. And what they do is, actually, 2 young ladies created them all themselves, Jessica McDonald and Bailey Brownfield.
Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Bailey. All right.
What they do is they get teams together, and what they do is they raise a whole bunch of money and get all these sponsors, and all the money they raise, this year they raised $22,000, and there was 200 members.
All right, and that goes to
The American Cancer Society.
the American Cancer Society. I love it. All right, Corey, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, good. Tell everybody how old you are and where you're from.
Well, I'm 14. I am from Oroville, California.
Oroville, which is gorgeous. I'll be out at the lake this summer.
Okay,
All right.
sounds good.
All right.
I'll see you there.
So what was it like for you to try out a couple weeks ago? Were you nervous?
I was definitely nervous. I've done this before. I was nervous for the very first time. I was 12 when I tried it.
All right, and what's your platform?
Well, last year there was a little girl, and she was 7 years old, but now she's 8. She had cancer.
Okay. So it's another cancer foundation?
Yeah.
All right. You're going to be singing when we come back, right?
Yes.
All right. We'll see them sing when we come back. Heading to the X Factor in San Francisco, it's Corey Rutenshore.
Hi, I'm going to be singing Turning Tables by Adele. Hope you guys like it. Close enough to start a war. All that I have is on the floor. God only knows what we're fighting for. All that I say, you always say more. I can't keep up with your turning tables under your thumb. I can't breathe. So I won't let you close enough to hurt me. No, I won't rescue you to just desert me. I can't give you the heart you think you gave me. It's time to say goodbye to turning tables. Under hottest skies I see, ooh, where love is lost, your ghost is found. I braved 100 storms to leave you. As hard as you try, no, I will never be.
That was Corey Rutenshore. Thank you so much. Good luck to you in San Francisco. Please help me welcome Michaela Sides. What are you going to be singing for everybody? Oh.
I'm going to be singing an original song, and it's called Superman. Hope you like it.
I already do. Okay. Give it up for Michaela.
Dad, it's time for bed. Could you please come tuck me in? But don't turn out the light. You say, honey, it'll be alright. You're my Superman, you're my yes, I can. You're my knight in shining. You're my I love you, you're my yes, I do. Daddy, I love you, but someday I'll have to go. But I hope you'll always know that I'm still your baby girl. You're my Superman, you're my yes, I can. You're my knight in shining. You're my I love you, you're my yes, I do. I love you. I love you. I love you.
That was Michaela Sides. Michaela, thank you so much. Good luck to you in San Francisco, okay? All right, right now, let's give it up for Mr. Isaac Garrett. All right, buddy. What are you going to be singing?
This is an original song. It's called Pouring Rain.
All right, one more time for Isaac.
You come and go like a comet, and you rain down on me like a waterfall. Intoxicating, fill my lungs with pleasure, and I drift away high among the clouds. Ooh, ooh. I'll say you've got a hold of me. Oh, the light has finally hit my eyes. The sun approaches starry skies. My comet's just an aeroplane, and my skies are gray, and my waterfall is just pouring rain. Just pouring rain.
Wow, awesome. Isaac Garrett, thank you so much. Let's get all the girls up here. Come on up here. All right, so San Francisco X Factor auditions, when do they happen?
April 20th.
April 20th. Good luck to all of you. Thank you all for being here, all right? We'll see you right after this break. American Idol Season 7, Jason Castro next week. Also, we'll have Barry Kirshner Wildlife Foundation, all on next week's show. Thank you to all of my guests, to Evans Furniture, and to Gonzalez Jumpers. We'll see you next week.